Hi guys, welcome back. I have a Harry Potter video for you today. I haven't done many videos lately, but I recently did a movie party for my little girl. We just finished reading the first book to her for the first time, and she was so excited to see the first movie. So I turned our living room into the Gryffindor common room, as you can see, and I wanted to share because so many of the projects I did were super simple and super inexpensive. My two favorite things about a project. In fact, I used Dollar Tree items for most of the stuff you see here, and I think I made a big impact with just a little bit of money. I think one of the most impactful things I did was these stone walls. These are $1 tablecloths that you get at the birthday party supply section at the Dollar Tree. So I laid them flat and then I painted on this stone pattern just using craft paint I already had. You could use whatever you had. I love this because you could use anything to make this. And then I kind of set up a little section here using items I already had. I had that bird cage and I really wanted an owl, but I didn't have a stuffed owl. So this is actually a $1 pom-pom, a tissue pom-pom that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I put on the eyes and the wings. And then I just went to our bookshelf and I pulled out books that I already had. These battery operated candles are perfect for a Harry Potter party. Most of them came from the Dollar Tree. I also like the little 2-packs you can get at the Dollar Tree, more bang for your buck. Here's more of the books and the candles. And then I wanted to show you this because those books on the left are actually boxes, and they're also from the Dollar Tree from their Halloween decor. I got this last Halloween, and I wanted to show you because I think it's a great idea if you're doing a Harry Potter party. Go into your Halloween decorations and pull out what you have. This is Floo powder that I made in a previous video. I'll link it below. I think it was a video of $21 crafts. It's just a basic jar with some sand, and I wrote Floo powder on it, and I put it on our fireplace. I think it's a great touch to the Molly Weasley. I also did some oil paintings. It's not oil paint, it's just craft paint, but I took construction paper and I tried my best at painting some wizards, and then you'll see the top there is some flowers that my daughter did, and we stuck them on. I really liked this because we also had coloring pages that we colored throughout the day, and then my daughter and our guests, they could tape them up onto this stone wall throughout the day as they colored them. So by the end of the day, our art wall had really grown, and I think that would be great if you were having a birthday party for little kids. Let them make their own portraits and then display them, or of course don't display them and let them take it home. This is probably my favorite project I did. I loved this. I thought it had a huge impact. It's a stained glass window that I made using poster board from the Dollar Tree. I cut out strips of poster board, taped it in this pattern, and then I put sheets of tissue paper behind it. I got 1 pack of tissue paper, and I made these 2 big windows. And that little crest inside, that Hogwarts crest, that was probably the hardest part about this. You could skip it if you didn't want to do it. I did a very basic crest, and it was a little time consuming cutting out all the little sections inside, but I wouldn't do it any other way. It was really great. On the windows, I'm doing more of those plastic tablecloths. I put them over my windows to look like red drapes. And then there's that runner in the center. They sell this at Dollar Tree in the section where they have like shower curtains. These runners really give it sort of a medieval castle-y look. And then you can print out a Hogwarts or a Gryffindor crest and tape that or glue that onto the runner. And then this is a blanket I already had. And I made kind of bunting out of construction paper. I say my daughter actually did it. That's how easy it is. And then I took these battery operated candles from the Dollar Tree and I put some fishing line on them, put those on the ceiling, and I made some keys out of construction paper. I'll link below. I also have a video that's something like 10 Harry Potter crafts you can make with construction paper. I did keys in that video as well. And then that's more of those runners and tablecloths on the windows. We made some quills just using pens and feathers from the Dollar Tree. That was great for when we did our coloring activity, having those to write. And then this is another one of the tablecloths, a red tablecloth, some white craft paint to paint your brick pattern for $1 in very little time. I made a great backdrop for photos, and then I crudely made the platform 9 3/4 sign just using a piece of construction paper. I made the construction paper spiders you see on the right there. I just cut out a bunch and then taped them onto the wall in kind of a pattern, and then I used envelopes I already had at home, and I wrote Harry Potter's cupboard address on them and put them up on fishing line. This is my Honeydukes bar. I think I have a tutorial on these Honeydukes jars. I'll link that below. I painted that Honeydukes sign using a piece of scrap cardboard, and then I just put all sorts of candy into jars. Those pink and white striped bags are from the Dollar Tree. I love them for a Honeydukes bars because it's the same kind of pattern and colors. This is some of the snacks we made, which were very easy. I used crescent rolls and did pumpkin pie filling for pumpkin pasties. A box cake makes Hagrid's birthday cake, and then we made our own chocolate frogs. And then of course we had to have butter beer, so I got all my different Harry Potter mugs, and I got cream soda. I painted that butterbeer sign using more scrap cardboard, and then the white bottle is a butterbeer foam that I make. I'll put a link below on how I make my butterbeer. I have a whole video. I have the easiest, best recipe. You won't want to miss it if you're doing a Harry Potter party. And then I got those straws from the Dollar Tree as well. I thought the pale green and the gold looked very buttery from the butterbeer label. And that is it. We had an amazing time. This was book 1, but we're starting book 2 now, and we're going to do another movie party. So I will do another one of these when we do that party. Subscribe if you want to see that. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more. Thanks, guys.